Good morning. I'm Paul Starkey, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost at Pennsylvania College of Technology, and I welcome you to this commencement ceremony. This ceremony begins with the entrance of the candidates for graduation from the schools of Construction and Design Technologies and Health Sciences. Please join me in welcoming the candidates for graduation. Ladies and gentlemen, and candidates, entering next are the Pennsylvania College of Technology faculty and administration, led by the school deans. The platform party will complete the processional. Please rise for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Please be seated. Seated in this auditorium are family and friends who have in many different ways supported these candidates to reach the goal represented by this ceremony. On the platform are the college faculty and staff who have motivated, encouraged, and inspired these students as they completed their coursework in their entire college experience. And before us are the candidates for graduation who have become good friends, mentors, and colleagues, developing relationships that will serve them well as they move into the future together. We join then as members of an extended support network to celebrate our involvement with these candidates and to witness their accomplishment. That celebration now begins. Presiding over the May commencement ceremony is the president of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, Dr. Davy Jane Gilmore.
Good morning. Very good. I'd like to welcome you all to our beautiful Community Arts Center and to this commencement ceremony honoring the class of 2012. Today, you become part of a proud Penn College legacy. For nearly 100 years, this institution has provided a foundation for success for men and women who wish to thrive in a changing world. Many challenges have faced you, the graduates. There have been times of war, times of peace, times of economic growth, often inspired by emerging technologies, and times of economic recession. At all times, our institution's mission has been to prepare its graduates to enter the workforce capably and confidently to earn advancement into positions that will influence the future. As we celebrate your commencement today, we look forward to the contributions that you will make in the days to come. This is truly a ceremony that will honor the past, the present, and most importantly, your future. In order to reach these milestones, I'm going to ask each of you to take time today to gratefully acknowledge the support you have received from your family and your friends, your faculty, and your staff. This day is important to all of us because you are important to all of us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this very special day that you and your loved ones will remember forever.
I'd like to now introduce Mr. Elliot Strickland, Chief Student Affairs Officer.
President Gilmore, Chairman Dunham, Provost Starkey, distinguished faculty and staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the May 2012 graduating class. It is my pleasure this morning to introduce your student commencement speaker. Jason Maddox graduated with an associate's degree in individual studies in the May of 2006 and returned in January 2010 to pursue a bachelor degree in building science and sustainable design. During the last 2 years, Jason has engaged in activities that reflect a passion for his academic program. He was the co-founder and president of the Penn College USGBC, the United States Green Building Council, and he earned the LEED Green Associate Accreditation in May 2010. He has also left a permanent mark on our campus as Jason worked with campus leadership to introduce our new single-stream recycling initiative, which was implemented this academic year. Thursday night, Jason was awarded a Penn College Award in recognition of outstanding student leadership and significant contribution to student life. Please welcome your 2012 student commencement speaker, Mr. Jason T. Maddox.
Good morning, class of 2012, administration, faculty, friends, and families. When I first got the email that said I was voted to be student speaker, I admit I was a little intimidated. Standing up in front of 2,100 people is not exactly high on my list. But this day is not about me, it's about us, the graduating class of 2012. Some of us have endured 4 long years here at Penn College, some of us less, and a few have been here longer than you care to say. Whichever category you fit into, we all share a common accomplishment. In a few minutes, we'll be graduates. Now, for some of you, Penn College is all you know. Having graduated from Penn College for my first degree, I set out to join the workforce. After working for 4 years, I was laid off permanently. I decided I was going to try something new. I started a new degree at a larger school, and I knew right away it just wasn't going to be the same. With a fond appreciation for Penn College's small class size and hands-on learning approach, I knew without a doubt there was only one school I wanted to go back to. The skills we have learned over the past years have all been building blocks towards your future. It's up to you now to put all those skills to use. I know we all have those people in our lives that have pushed, supported, and encouraged us to be the best we can. For some, that may be family, friends, or all of the above. One person I would like to personally thank is not only a professor of mine, but a mentor as well as a friend. He's part of the reason why I'm standing here today. He nominated me for this great honor, and I vowed to get back at him by calling him out today. Naeem Jabbour, he's sitting right behind me. Might be hard to see from out there, but he is blushing. And if he wasn't, he sure is now. As you sit among your fellow graduates, let yourself reflect on how far we have come since that first day of freshman year. No longer will we have to sit through the boring syllabus week or another finals week. Those long nights of cramming for an exam are over. On a lighter note, you'll never have to wait in long lines just for made to order at CC Commons or at Penn Central for that last slice of cold pizza. Hopefully, we'll all be joining the workforce soon. Whether you already have a job lined up or not, just realize that because of all your hard work, you are graduating with a degree that will set you apart from the rest. Your degree will most likely get you a second look or that first interview, but know that your future and success will be in how you choose to use those knowledge and skills. I have some challenges for my fellow graduates. I challenge you to be a forward thinker. Be a leader in your industry and community. Don't be afraid to take risks, for the greatest risk reaps the greatest rewards. Set goals for yourself, and let no one stand in your way of achieving your dreams. Time is never guaranteed for anyone, so live it up and have some fun. So without further delay, we're done, we're finished, it's time to graduate. Congratulations, class of 2012.
Teaching is the heart of Penn College, and we place a high value on teaching and learning. In recognizing teaching excellence, we demonstrate the best at Penn College. As we celebrate the fine work that takes place in our classrooms and laboratories, we confirm our mission. The Distinguished Teaching Awards are presented each May at commencement to full-time faculty members who have been nominated by students and colleagues for their excellence in instructional performance. Since 1982, 89 Distinguished Teaching Awards have been presented. I am pleased to announce that at Friday's commencement ceremony, an Excellence in Teaching Award was presented to Kathy Walker, Assistant Professor in Drafting and Computer-Aided Design. A second Excellence in Teaching Award will be presented at this afternoon's ceremony. It's my honor today to present the Alumni Humanitarian Citizenship Award. That award is presented to a dedicated alumnus of the Pennsylvania College of Technology or its forerunner institutions, the Williamsport Area Community College or the Williamsport Technical Institute. And this alumnus is someone who has provided distinguished community or volunteer service. This year's Alumni Humanitarian Citizenship recipient is Donna Bean, a member of the class of 1979. Donna earned an Associate of Applied Science degree in dental hygiene from the Williamsport Area Community College. She worked in the field for more than 20 years and remains a licensed dental hygienist, but she no longer practices in the field due to a hand injury. Instead, she practices the art of giving, volunteering at the Du Bois Free Medical Clinic and a local food pantry. She serves as Vice President of the Du Bois Regional Medical Center Auxiliary Board and Chairperson of the Board's Scholarship Committee, which presents scholarships worth at least $4,000 a year to high school seniors who pursue degrees in medical-related fields. She is a member and past president of the Salvation Army in Du Bois. She serves as the coordinator of the care committee of her church, overseeing projects such as the Stress Box, Habitat for Humanity, distribution of altar flowers, and convalescent meals. She's also active in the Parking Authority and Community Theater. In 2004, Donna read an article in Parade magazine about the food pantry, which serves the nation's poorest countries, McKinley County, New Mexico. The Gallup Food Pantry was working to secure donations to support elementary school children and their families in McKinley County, and Donna went to work to help support the group's efforts. In just 4 months, she recruited friends in area churches and other organizations, and she enlisted the assistance of a Walmart distribution center to collect and deliver over 600 boxes of food and clothing to New Mexico. When she learned of her nomination of this award, Donna said that she hoped her actions would influence a child or an adult to become involved and serve the community. We share that hope with her and encourage all of our 2012 graduates to find opportunities to care and to share in their own local communities. It's my honor each year to present these alumni awards, but I will tell you, today is particularly touching. Donna was in the first class of dental hygiene students that I taught at this institution some 34 years ago. So it is my true personal honor to present the Alumni Humanitarian Citizenship Award to Donna Bean, class of 1979.
I don't really have a lot to say, but I would particularly like to thank the college for selecting me. And I'd like to thank all my family and friends who've joined me here today, especially my mother, who's always supported me, my wonderful friend Darla Logue, who nominated me and also went to school here with me, and my husband, who's always encouraged everything I've done. And I'd like to say one more thing. Congratulations to all the graduates here today, and best wishes and good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania College of Technology is its board of directors. This is the body that, by our charter, is given final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the college. Though some responsibilities are delegated, ultimate authority rests with the board. At this time, I'd like to call upon Dr. Robert Dunham, chair of the board of directors, to authorize the conferring of degrees at this ceremony. Dr. Dunham.
Thank you. President Gilmore, members of the faculty, family, friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2012. I know this is a very special day for all of you. The degrees that we are about to award have come from your hard work and dedication, from the guidance and support of the faculty, and from the very strong support of your family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Directors, let me extend to you my sincere appreciation and congratulations, and to all of those who are family and friends and faculty, thanks too for your strong support. And now let me do my official duty. Dr. Gilmore, by virtue of the power vested in the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I authorize you on behalf of the board to present the degrees earned by these candidates as certified by their appropriate dean.
Will the candidates for Bachelor of Science degrees please rise?
It's always good when you know when to stand up.
Dr. Gilmore, upon recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to inform you that these men and women have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degrees that you have earned, with all of the rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the faculty, and the staff. Congratulations. You may be seated.
Will the candidates for all associate degrees and certificates please rise? Dr. Gilmore, upon recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to inform you that these men and women have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their respective associate degrees and certificates.
Thank you. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the associate degrees and certificates that you have earned, with all of their rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the faculty, and the staff. Congratulations. Would you please remain standing, and would the baccalaureate graduates please rise? Mr. Maddox. Now, just to be sure, everybody should be standing up. Ladies and gentlemen, you entered this theater a little while ago as candidates for the certificates and degrees that you have earned. You have just had those certificates and degrees conferred upon you. And as a symbol of your entry into the world of educated men and women, I ask you to turn the tassel as I do so for your class representative. This will symbolize that you are now graduates of the Pennsylvania College of Technology. Congratulations. You may be seated. As individuals and institutions, we pass through clear stages of development, points in time when we grow into new roles and new responsibilities. This is a transition event for everyone today, and we are very proud to recognize individuals with academic honors. Outstanding academic achievement will be recognized for all students. The gold, silver, or white cord worn during these ceremonies will signify their achievement. White for honors, silver for high honors, and gold for highest honors will identify these students. We are proud to recognize the graduates of Phi Theta Kappa. Their gold stoles and tassels will identify them. We are also proud to recognize the members of the Alpha Chi Honor Society, and white stoles will identify those students. You will be able to identify our veterans as they cross the stage today, because they will wear a red, white, and blue cord. I would now like to ask all of the veterans in the class, if you are actively serving or you have served the military, to please stand. I know you're out there. If you remain standing, I'd like to tell you about our veterans. Penn College veterans have 3 Purple Hearts, 4 Bronze Stars, 70 Iraq campaign medals, and 17 Afghanistan campaign medals. We are very proud of our veterans. At this time, Carolyn Strickland, the Assistant Vice President for Academic Services and the respective school representatives will present the candidates. Dr. Dunham will assist in presenting the diplomas. Now, I know that all of you family and friends want to capture this moment. I used to say on film, but I don't say that anymore. So you want to capture this moment? We'll just leave it at that. And we simply ask that you let the area in front of our official photographer open, and you're welcome to come down front and take your picture. With that, our ceremony will begin.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Architectural Technology, Building Science and Sustainable Design, Building Science and Sustainable Design, Architecture Emphasis, Building Science and Sustainable Design, Construction Emphasis from within the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Thank you.
Jaquan J. Daniels. Dakota J. Four. Logan James Kenyon. Harrison David Myers. Kristen Victoria Rivera. Angel Bernardo Stroud. Melissa Lee Warner. Jason Michael Young. Joshua L. Bumgardner. Ashley Marie Beatty. David Mark Dontigny. Jonathan David Kuntz. Amanda Joy Miller. Denton Ray Oburn. Jacob Samuel Schaefer. Erica Lee Schreffler. Alan Ross Schimmel. David Joseph Van Doren. Matthew E. Winder. Caitlin Marie Ruskowski. Brian C. McKenney. Joshua Lee Murray. William J. Spenley.
Dr. Gilmore, I'm very proud to present the graduates of Residential Construction Technology and Management, Residential Construction Technology and Management, Architecture and Construction, Building Construction Technology, Building Construction Technology, Masonry Emphasis, Residential Builder, all within the School of Construction Design Technologies.
Thank you.
Matthew Joseph Bauer. Is it Thank you. William Butler Broadley. Jason Michael Brower. Seth Allen Fisher. Brandy M. Fox. Jacob T. Fox. Daniel Matthew Gwynn. Stephen A. Johnson. Brett Michael Keebach. Seth Robert Cahuth. Daniel J. Kramer. Timothy Andrew Laws. Robert Charles Losey. Joseph Daniel Morningstar. Tyler Andrew Nell. Douglas James Page. Zachary Timothy River. Dana Michelle Ritter. Michael Bruce Stepp. Lucas G. Van Zanten. Jared Andrew Wyand. Tyler Paul Yetter. John P. Jenkins. Caleb J. Beckley. Michael Jude Buchowski. Stacen N. Cabrera. Emily Corella. Ryan M. Conrad. John Coulter Cox. Charles M. Shade. John Lee Winter. Walter. John Lee Walter. Thomas Charles Ayers. Addison Ewing Bond. Cole Matthew Brewer. Christopher M. Buckholtz. Michael Ian Sasir. Brendan I. Curry. Jordan R. Harris. Tyler John Harry. Gordon Joseph Holbrook. Ryan Miles Hummel. Matthew A. Johnson. Matthew Thomas Krazan. Joshua A. Nielsen. Corvin Kendrid Oberholzer. Chad T. Osborne. Patrick Brian Ramft. Sean James Scott. Paul S. Smith II. Ryan Patrick Schweitzer. Anthony Gabriel Tierno. Frank Tomasini. Gregory Thomas Wall, Jr. Sean T. Zell. Patrick A. McEntee. Shane E. Moore.
President Gilmore, I proudly present the graduates of Construction Management from the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Kyle Sutherland Baker. David Monroe Banks. Garrett Hunter Beers. Justin M. Booth. Jonathan E. Bresnock. Ryan Joseph Katina. Ian William DiClemente. Samuel Harris Foltz. Noah Aaron Gruby. William Felix Ingalls. Tyler Vincent Jones. John F. Kennedy. John Michael Kreiner. Austin Clay Leatherman. Stephen Arthur Liebhart. Randy Lee Neff, Jr. John Ian Ortles. Kyle Matthew Parkins. William Michael Cisco. Blake Elliott Smith. Chad Michael Stevens. Nicholas David Wadding. Justin T. Wenger.
President Gilmore, I am pleased to present the graduates of Building Automation Technology, Building Automation Technology HVAC, Renewable Energy Technologies, Electrical Technology, Electrical Mechanical Maintenance Technology, and Electrical Occupations.
Thank you. John P. Bailey. Tyler Joseph Dickerson. David Charles Harmon. Brandon Mark Harmon. Blair Allen Kinsman. Brandon Daniel Kling. Shane Allen McCary. Kyle William Willis. Caleb Michael Wise. Raymond J. Finland II. Derek Douglas Leiby. Jason M. Green. Jeffrey S. Kenderdine. Nicholas A. Williams. Kyle William Ziebert. Gregory John Miller. Robert Joseph Barbera. Seth Michael Beckman. Derek M. Boschert. Alexander Paul Cloak. Shane G. Dando. Philip Matthew English. Adam S. Feather. Nicholas John Filler. Stephen Charles Kepler. Timothy Andrew Loxley II. Ryan J. Mercer. Matthew Harry Chon Sick Nolan. Sean Bryant Rigg. Neil K. Shirk, Jr. James Marcel Washington. Gregory A. Wilka. Edward J. Meza, Jr.
President Gilmore, I present to you the graduates of Heating, Ventilation, Air Conditioning Design Technology, HVAC, Commercial Plumbing Emphasis, HVAC, Commercial Refrigeration Emphasis, all within the School of Construction and Design Technologies.
Thank you.
Christopher W. Henderson. Ian Tyler Herr. Scott M. Kepler. Kyle Jeffrey King. Derek Scott Miller. Sean Jordan Rue. Clayton Thomas Confer. Kyle Anthony Easolt. Carl R. Falk. Bruce Jacob Flagg. Eric Michael Jepko. Gregory Eugene Jones. Jason Carlos Newman. Tyler Ray Rubel. Darren Walter Smith. Zachary Andrew Smith. Aaron J. Steppe. Doug Ryan Wetzel. Lucas Allen Bennett. Matthew R. Bergstrom. Eric E. Gessitz. Thomas James Hughes. Ryan M. Prybell. Daryl V. Relaford. Tyler Logan Rice. Bradley Thomas Redbaum. Joshua Donald Saylor.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of dental hygiene within the School of Health Sciences.
Thank you.
Brooke Renee Arment. Rachel A. Davis. Kristen S. Delbo. Emily Diana Dietz. Ashley C. Grow. Tiffany Marie Hardzinski. Erin May Hagenstaller. Amanda Elizabeth Hill. Kaylee R. Ribel. Whitney Lee Neckel. Brandy Lynn Kutza. Amber Lynn March. Rochelle D. Omnis. Melissa Renee Palski. Marlena D. Payne. Mafisar Rahman. Alicia Nicole Sakaitis. Shannon Rebecca Soder. Caitlin May Strausser. Kelsey Nicole Yost. Norma Ray Tappan.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Physical Fitness Specialist within the School of Health Sciences.
Thank you. Kelsey Ann Coppersmith.
Ian C. Goff. Thomas Grady Hanna. Stephanie Marie Hunsucker. Chase D. Keck. Ryan L. Kraus. Stephen C. Kurtz. Carson Rosaline McDonald. Cynthia M. Murphy. Benjamin D. Newcomer. Hillary M. Rice. Christopher James Steinbacher. Jordan Michael Tillotson.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Applied Health Studies, Emergency Medical Services, Applied Health Studies Surgical, Applied Health Studies Occupational Therapy, and Applied Health Studies Distance within the School of Health Sciences.
Thank you. John P. Marshallek. Megan C. Kabrinsky. James D. Curtis.
President Gilmore, I am most honored to present to you the graduates of the Penn College Nursing Program, both Associate of Applied Science and Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Thank you. Taisha L. Babcock. Janelle Weichel Bear. Amy L. Bissett. Laurie Jo Bogart. Larissa Renee Bose. Samantha Jo Carey. Lindsay B. Karras. Amanda Jo Doherty. Samantha A. Dreibelbees. Dana Lee Genaria. Alexandria Guston. Janine L. Hecker. Amy Marie Heinisch. Jerica Lane Holmes. Melissa Jean Hoy. Richard T. Kaminsky. Shannon Lynn Kirby. Elizabeth Ann Legarski. Cassandra A. Leroy. Michelle L. Mayer. Ashley A. Miller. Natalie M. Miller. Christine S. Meitinger. Amy L. Moore. Trisha Lynn Pratt. Cynthia A. Reel. Catherine Lynn Rem. Marion L. J. Seckler. Michelle M. Shipe. Caroline A. Tro. Andrea L. Valentine. Meredith Ann Walton. Tina Marie Watkins. Emily L. Wilson. Jillian Marie Waltz. Kelly Teresa Beitelsbacher. Stephanie K. Schaefer. Jaleesa Renee Andrade. Jessica M. Bingaman. Jennifer Lynn Gavlock. Sue Ann Jaquinto. Joel Adam Hegg. Jenna Marquis Harner. Stephanie Michelle Herman. Tiffany Ann Kresge. Timothy P. Matter. Aaron T. McMenamin. Chelsea Marie Musser. Megan Cress Myers. Rashana Iwanya Penn. Megan Marie Russell. Olivia Marie Troop. Brandon Richard Wagner. Brianna J. Walker. And Jason T. Maddox.
And now with this number of graduates, we have to give them a minute to get their picture taken and get back to their seat. And I did this yesterday, so there are a few people in the room who will be less nervous when you go off script. But I have to give them a minute. So I'm going to tell you a short story. A year ago after May commencement, I came across an article that was written about college presidents and what they think about when students walk across the stage to shake their hands. It was a pretty interesting article, and I thought, well, I'll stop and read it and see if it's the same things that I think about. I don't worry about the speaker, and that was one of the top 5, because we focus on students and have a student speaker, so I didn't have to worry that the speaker didn't show up, which was a good thing. But in the top 5, I think it might surprise you that college presidents think about when they shake today 250 hands are shoes. Not my shoes, your shoes. You know, we talk a lot in getting ready for this ceremony. We have rehearsals that some view as optional, and I can't imagine it was your son or daughter, but somebody thought it was optional. And we talk about, you know, you have to walk across this stage, 2,100 people, flat shoes, flip-flops, work boots, but not really high shoes. And so in 14 years, I confess, I hold my breath a lot. Today, it's health sciences, and I hold my breath almost the entire school. I earned that one. Because you think, oh my goodness, they're going to fall off those shoes. So Dr. Dunham and I are prepared to catch them as they come flying. And that, in fact, true story, was in the top 5 things college presidents think about when students walk across the graduation stage. I think they're all in their seats now. So back to the script. Your connection to the college doesn't end today, and you know that. You are now a member of the Penn College Alumni Association. And that is an important link between you and your alma mater. And you'll keep connected to us by that thing called Facebook. Yeah. You'll learn about what's going on campus, and we hope you'll come back and visit, attend homecomings and other activities related to your academic schools and majors. But most importantly, we hope you'll continue to tell us what you're doing, because you never know. I predict someday somebody in this room will be sitting where Donna Bean is today, and will be recognized as an outstanding humanitarian member of the class of 2012. So make sure you keep connected with us, because we want to hear about your success. You know, it's that time when we have to say goodbye. And I look forward to it until it gets here, because the moment is going to pass very quickly, I promise. And I really wish for just a moment time could stand still. So for just a few minutes, I'd like to ask the graduates to assume that there's really nobody else here in this 2,100 seat room but us. It's my honor, more than you will ever know, to stand here before you today and be the last person to speak with you before you enter into the real world. You're special not only to the people who helped you get here today and who love you, but you're special because you have skills and you have opportunities to make a difference in this world. Some are certainly going to call me an idealist, but the mission and the values of our college mean a lot to me. And I want you to leave here today knowing how important that values and virtues are, and they will be throughout your life. I'm sure they sound like old-fashioned ideas to some of you, especially coming from the leader of a college that embraces new and emerging technology. But I believe with all of my heart that progress is built on a foundation. The foundation is basic principles that sustain us through generations. We often avoid conversation about our values and our virtues because we're afraid people will see us as a hypocrite if we fail to live up to those ideals, or because we're afraid we might offend someone or someone's culture if they don't agree with us. But in the end, really nothing should stand in the way of you communicating what's important to you. In every culture and in every tradition, there's a place for honesty, integrity, compassion, and responsibility. And there's an obligation to leave the world good or better than we found it. I would suggest to you that rather than limiting us, values and virtues provide us endless opportunity. When we're able to connect what we know in our head with our hearts and what we do with our hands, then we will find the true meaning and purpose in our life. I hope your Penn College education will help you to connect with your head and your heart. We all are going to search for meaning, no matter what career we choose. Each of us wants to serve a purpose. Each time you choose to do the right thing instead of taking the easy way out, you will choose virtue. If you patiently persist, Through your noble goals, through good and bad times, you will choose virtue. You need to do more than survive. You need to thrive, and you need to be a thriving member of a community. Avoid traits that are opposite. Avoid arrogance, avoid indulgence, avoid complacency, and avoid greed. Our communities need us to lead selfless lives and to be humble servants, even in our success. As college graduates, I expect you to be a leader in your workplace and in your community. And the way that you will express those values and your actions will impact the lives of others. People will follow your example. The great philosopher Socrates said, "The greatest way to live with honor in this world is to be what we pretend to be." Pretending is not enough. Intending to do the right thing later is not enough. We have seen in our world today how the mighty can fail when they fail to do what's right and when they fail to be who they pretended to be. So ask yourself this question today before you enter the real world. Who will you be as a Penn College graduate? I have no doubt that your college years have helped you. I have no doubt that it has changed you. But how will you now change the world? You have to make life-changing decisions, and you will do that throughout your life as you transition from one place to the other, moving new places, meeting new people, starting families, watching your children grow. One day you'll even plan for your retirement. All of your transitions will start with the same question: who are you and what kind of person do you want to be? I would encourage you to be steadfast in your commitment. I urge you to greet life with energy and enthusiasm and to employ your knowledge and your values and your virtue in creating a life that you most desire. Today, you become part of a very proud tradition as you join the Penn College alumni. For nearly 100 years, this institution has been changing lives and impacting communities. We ask you to stay in touch with us. We ask you to come back often, and we ask you to share your talents with us. Now it really is time for me to say goodbye. On behalf of all of us who have spent time with you, making a difference, to the class of 2012, I tell you now, you are part of the valued and virtuous history of the Pennsylvania College of Technology. Please go in the world and make us proud. Congratulations.
I invite those who are able to stand. Gentlemen, please remove your caps, and everyone join in singing of the Penn College alma mater. The words may be found on page 2 of your program. Thank you. Please be seated and remain seated until the platform party has recessed. We ask that the audience remain seated while our graduates exit next. The ushers will conduct your recessional, and we ask that you continue all the way to the street so that you'll be best able to connect with your family and friends. Best wishes and congratulations.
I hope you never lose your sense of wonder. You get your fill to eat, but always keep that hunger. May you never take one single breath for granted. God forbid love ever leave you empty-handed. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. I hope you never fear those mountains in the distance. Never settle for the path of least resistance. Living might mean taking chances, but they're worth taking. Loving might be a mistake, but it's worth making. Don't let some helping heart leave you bitter. When you come close to selling out, reconsider. Give the heavens above more than just a passing glance. And when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Is a wheel in constant motion. I hope you dance. So long. I hope you dance. Wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Whenever one door closes, I hope one more opens. Promise me that you'll give faith a fighting chance. And when you get the choice to sit it out